Welcome back to Next Bike World, your ultimate pit stop for everything on two wheels. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that doesn't just blur the lines between sport and touring, it obliterates them. Get ready for the 2025 Kawasaki 1400 GTR, also known in some markets as the Conqueror 14. This isn't just a motorcycle, it's a high-speed executive jet on wheels, designed for the rider who wants comfort, power, and serious tech packed into one aggressive-looking tourer. Now, the 1400 GTR has always been a cult favorite in the sport touring segment, and for 2025, Kawasaki hasn't just refreshed it, they've refined it to surgical precision. Let's start with what's under the hood, or rather, under the tank. At the heart of the 2025 Kawasaki 1400 GTR is a monstrous 1,352cc inline-4 engine, derived from the legendary ZX-14R. Yes, that's right, you're essentially riding a supersport powerhouse tuned for long-distance comfort. Kawasaki has recalibrated the engine mapping for this model to favor smoother power delivery at lower revs, perfect for long highway stretches and mountain twisties alike. This beast delivers around 155 horsepower and 100 pounds-feet of torque, but don't let those numbers fool you. It's the way it delivers that power that sets it apart. Twist the throttle, and the response is immediate, but always controlled. There's no drama, just relentless forward motion. And when we talk about performance, we've got to mention Kawasaki's variable valve timing (VVT) system. This tech intelligently adjusts valve timing for optimal performance across the rev range. Whether you're climbing a hill, overtaking on a back road, or cruising at triple-digit speeds on the Autobahn, the 1400 GTR feels like it always has more to give. Kawasaki didn't just stop at power, they've upgraded the transmission and final drive too. The 6-speed gearbox is buttery-smooth, with revised ratios to balance city usability and highway cruising. And yes, you still get the shaft drive, which is a touring rider's best friend at low maintenance, ultra-reliable, and whisper quiet. Now, let's talk about handling. Despite tipping the scales at just over 305 kilograms, or about 670 pounds, but the 2025 1400 GTR handles with surprising grace. Credit goes to Kawasaki's monocoque aluminum frame, which contributes to both rigidity and reduced weight. Suspension duties are handled by a 43mm inverted front fork and a tetra-lever rear suspension, specifically engineered to counteract shaft effect and keep the ride plush and planted. New for 2025, Kawasaki has fine-tuned the suspension damping and preload settings, making the ride more adaptable for both solo riders and those touring with a pillion and fully loaded panniers. Whether you're leaning into tight switchbacks or eating up mile after mile on the interstate, this bike feels stable, composed, and responsive. The braking system is equally impressive. Dual 310mm pedal discs up front with radial-mounted 4-piston calipers, and a single 270mm disc at the rear. Kawasaki's advanced K-Act ABS system, that's Kawasaki Advanced Co-Active Braking Technology, manages braking force dynamically between the front and rear to maintain stability even during sudden stops or when fully loaded. One of the biggest upgrades for the 2025 model is in the electronics department. The bike now features a 6.5-inch full-color TFT display, replacing the older analog-digital combo. This new dash supports Kawasaki's Radiology app, allowing for smartphone connectivity, GPS turn-by-turn navigation, ride stats, and even remote diagnostics. You can adjust riding modes, traction control settings, and monitor tire pressures right from the screen or your phone. Speaking of riding modes, the 1400 GTR comes with Sport, Touring, Rain, and Custom modes, each adjusting throttle response, traction control, and ABS behavior. Kawasaki's KTRC traction control has also been improved, with multi-level settings that give you more control depending on riding conditions. Comfort is another area where the 1400 GTR truly shines. The ergonomics are dialed in for long hauls, with a wide, cushioned seat, adjustable foot pegs, and a riding triangle that balances upright comfort with a slightly aggressive lean-forward stance. The electrically adjustable windscreen has been revised for better wind deflection and less buffeting at high speeds, especially for taller riders. Pillions will be just as comfortable, thanks to the large, supportive rear seat and grab rails. Add to that the standard hardpan air siege capable of swallowing a full face helmet, and you've got serious cross-country touring credentials. And let's not forget, there's a 12 volts power socket for your gadgets, optional heated grips, and even a tire pressure monitoring system, TPMS, as standard. Long rides have never felt this luxurious. Design-wise, Kawasaki has kept the aggressive stance that fans love but added a few modern touches. The fairings have been subtly reshaped for improved aerodynamics and heat management. The dual headlights now feature full LED lighting, including a cornering light system that activates based on lean angle to help you see deeper into turns at night. The bike is available in two color schemes for 2025. Metallic graphite gray with lime accents and deep sapphire blue with black chrome trim. Both versions look premium, menacing, and unmistakably Kawasaki. The attention to detail is stunning, from the machine finishes to the laser-etched logos and subtle angular lines that give this bike a futuristic, muscular stance. Let's not forget the unique selling points that make the 1400 GTR stand out. You're essentially getting the DNA of a supersport bike in a full-dress touring machine. It's got the tech, the power, the comfort, and the reliability to take you from city streets to distant horizons with no compromises. The shaft drive, advanced traction systems, premium build quality, and class-leading instrumentation all contribute to making this one of the most complete motorcycles on the market. And perhaps what's most surprising is the price. The 2025 Kawasaki 1400 GTR starts at around $19,999 for a fully loaded, high-performance sport tourer with this level of engineering and features. That's an incredible value. Comparable bikes from BMW or Yamaha can easily cost several thousand more, especially when you add similar features and technology. Sure, it's not a featherweight or a track day toy, but that's not what it's built for. The 1400 GTR is for the rider who wants to chase the horizon without sacrificing speed, tech, or comfort. It's for those who demand performance with purpose. Whether you're carving through canyons, commuting through city traffic, or embarking on a 1,000-mile weekend escape, the Kawasaki 1400 GTR is built to excel. And that brings us to the bottom line. The 2025 Kawasaki 1400 GTR isn't just a sport tourer, it's a high-tech, high-performance, long-distance weapon that continues to evolve while staying true to its legendary roots. So, if you're in the market for a motorcycle that can devour miles like a touring bike but still throw down power like a supersport, the 1400 GTR deserves your full attention. That's it for today's deep dive into the 2025 Kawasaki 1400 GTR. What do you think? Is this the ultimate sport tourer for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the ride. Subscribe to Next Bike World for more expert reviews, first looks, and head-to-head battles from the world of motorcycles. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep chasing the curves.